So this is a much better run than
what
that
the bullshitters
time.
had.
Yeah. Yeah, the bullshitters. I didn't know I introduced you to the bullshitters.
Oh, I've seen them.
You've seen the bullshitters. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Back in Elec Man stage.
Ooh.
Alright, so if you don't have the magnet beam, you just gotta there we go. Climb up there, little guy. Oh boy, we're running low on that old cutter blade.
So what is on the inside ladder?
What do you mean by, like, what's on the inside?
So, like what...
They're two separate paths. One of them leads to, like, a power-up, and that was how I got the magnet beam.
Okay.
And this one just, leads to these damn things. Each path has its own set of obstacles, so it's up to you to decide, like, which one you find more difficult. Like, inside has the electricity, which you gotta time yourself or you'll get zapped. And outside has a couple enemies that'll swarm you.
Okay.
So isn't that nice?
I wasn't sure. Oh.
No, I don't want to use the magnet beam. The magnet beam cannot be used as an attack. It's solely for creating platforms.
Okay.
And if you have the magnet beam equipped, see, that's where it was. If you have the magnet beam equipped, what it'll do is replace any other shot you have.
Okay.
So you actually have to select your regular shot if you're using another ability. Because when this was first released on the NES, you only had 2 buttons.
Yeah.
The control pad and 2 buttons. That's all you had. So that's why it has the select screen, so you could shift through all the weapons. In later Mega Man games, you can switch on the fly by hitting, like, the select or the L and R buttons.
Okay.
And you can sift through all the abilities. So yeah, isn't that nice? Alright. So I used that to pick up the blocks. Now we got a big jump here. Let's use that magnet beam. There we go. Alley-oop.
Alley-oop. Alright.
Okay, this, that. Good.
Huh.
Just watch your timing.
Yeah, I would die a million times.
Yeah, this is one of the harder stages. Oh shit, oh dear. Eee! That was close. Because they take a lot of your health. That would have killed me. And now we go up here, and we're gonna face Elec Man. Once we, dodge the electricity.
Here we go. Once we stay alive.
It's all a matter of timing.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Alright, come on. There we go. Alright, now this is Elec Man. Elec Man, for me, is the second most powerful robot master. But he's weak to Cutman's blade. So there we go. He's weak to Cutman.
He's the second most powerful, and then as you were saying that, you killed him.
Yep. Because once you got their weakness, you can take them out in like 3 or 4 shots.
Okay.
With your regular shooter, it takes about 9 or 10 shots. Maybe even more.
It was just comical. That's all. You were like, yeah, he's a really hard... Oh, never mind, he's dead. We got him.
Again, I got these guys memorized, so I make them look a lot easier than they are. If you don't know what they're weak to, they'll give you a hassle.
Iceman.
And in later...
palm trees made of ice.
Yes, they are. So here we go. This is Iceman's level. Oh, geez. Oh, okay. You want to shoot them from the top, because if you shoot their legs off, they'll fly away. So yeah, shoot them from the top. Nice. Okay, good. And you're going to be slipping and sliding all throughout this level. So take note of your traction. And here we got some penguin robots.
Pingies.
My advice is to either use the cutter blade, which is one of the most useful weapons in the game, or Elec Man Zap can, like, destroy all enemies in a straight path.
Okay. So if you have, like, a lot right in front of you.
But you want to preserve Elec Man's ability because the boss is extremely weak to Elec Man's ability.
Okay.
So there is some benefits to a little bit of conservatism when it comes to playing Mega Man. Unless you come across like a power-up increase, which will reload your ammunition.
Okay.
Alright, so I definitely want to take out this guy first, and then I'll focus on the blocks that are going to be appearing. Come on, dude. Do you mind? This is ridiculous. If I die over this thing, I'm going to be very unhappy. Buddy, come on. Thank you.
There we go.
Oi.
I was like, oi.
There to there. This one? Okay. Uh-huh. Alright, drop down.
Down the tunnel.
And this one's a bit more complicated. The one before this was, oh, there. Alright, nice. Way over here. Alright. Jump up. Over. Nice.
Huh.
Again, I've played this game quite a bit. This is actually the Mega Man game that I've played the most.
Okay.
Because I played it with my friends, and
Yeah.
like we painstakingly, for hours that night, just tried to get through the game. So this is a much better run than
And what
that
the
time.
bullshitters had.
Yeah. Yeah, the bullshitters. I didn't know I introduced you to the bullshitters.
Oh, I've seen them.
You've seen the bullshitters. To anyone else, don't watch the bullshitters. They've aged like milk. Alright, so there we go. That gives me a little bit of health and a little bit of ammunition. How about that? Oh, jeez. Hopefully I can jump over
It's
this
the coffee
guy.
cup.
Shit! Every time you see those coffee cups, you know you're about to face a robot
You know
master.
you're... Oh, I just thought it was, you're about to die.
That too. That could very well be the case too. Alright, come on, buddy. Oh, good, a little bit of health. Even more health. Nice. Ooh, an extra life.
Health.
I'll take it. Alright, so this is Ice Man.
Okay.
His attacks are very slow, so your electricity can slice them and dice them. Now watch.
Oh, wow.
2, 3,
Done.
3. And jump over that. Collect your power up.
Da-da-da-da.
There we go. So now you're learning the basics of Mega Man. We have one more Robot Master remaining.
Yeah, you think that I could do this in 15 minutes?
I have faith you could beat at least one Robot Master without much trouble.
Maybe.
With some practice, especially if you utilize the same rules you've been using with the Castlevania games.
Yeah.
Because they're a little similar in like how they're structured.
Well, I think, like, the biggest thing is patience. Like, for me, the Castlevania game, it's understanding, even though, like, your time is at the bottom of the screen and
Yeah.
it's telling you how long it's taking you, be patient.
Yeah. Well, for this, there is no timer.
Yeah.
So, honestly, take your time. Because if not, these guys will kill you.
They'll kill you.
Okay, so you can actually freeze those fire streams and use them as platforms.
Oh.
Keep note of that because that becomes very important later on. There's a particular puzzle. Ah, too high. You gotta time it right, though. Or,
Okay, and they turn back into fire.
because, like, ow, shit, Mega Man does not have a high jump.
He's not Mario.
He is not Mario at all. There we go. Alright, there's one. Shit. Well, do as I say, not as I do. Okay, you can't freeze those. So be
Okay.
careful. Just the thick flames. Alright. More health.
Heal.
Okay, what else we got here? I'm not sure what this is. Whoa.
Imminent death.
For them. Alright, go down here. Do not fall into the lava, that is instant death. Okay. Excuse you.
They're like, well, we're here.
You can't destroy them while they're coming up, only as they float down.
They're kind of cute.
Alright, let's see. Oh dear. Careful. Time your jumps. Alright, so there's a little cheat up here that I like to do. So what you gotta do is time yourself to go between these fire blasts, but it's very fast and it's quite common to get hit. What I like to do is just make a little platform right here. Bye! Alright. And there we go, we just skipped that obstacle.
There you go. I wouldn't say that's cheating. I think that's using the abilities.
This has been Ren's Gaming Tips. Tune in for more gaming tips. Alright, so there's going to be a lot of those sliding monsters. Also these enemies that look like bullet bills. From the Mario franchise. Ouch.
Well.
Dang it. Oh, good. That refilled my powers. Good.
Come on, come on.
And there should be... I think this leads to Fireman. Oddly enough, Fireman is the only one that doesn't have one of those giant coffee robots.
Oh, so there's no warning of imminent death first.
Nope, just those huge flame spires. And once you pass them, you just gotta take these guys out. And then you take on Fireman. Who, if you haven't guessed by now, is weak to Iceman's ability.
Huh. I assumed as much.
The hardest Robot Master is often going to be your first one because you don't have his weakness yet. So you just have to go with like the weakest of the Robot Masters to face. Oh shoot. Ah, he got me. Alright, round 2. Ding ding.
Ding ding ding.
Yeah, your ice ability, you fire a lot slower than Fireman's fire ability. On top of that, after he fires a blast at you, where you're standing will ignite.
Oh.
So he's a bit more complex than all the other Robot Masters.
Okay.
He has a multitude of moves up his sleeve. Whoop, careful. Alright, there we go. So yeah, when you jump and that...
I mean, I see what you mean, like, his health depletes really fast, but I could also definitely see how I would be annihilated.
But there we go. That's the last of the Robot Masters. Just like that. Alright, so in the next part, we're going to take on the Doctor. Dr. Wily.
Oh, I definitely read it as Willy. Alright, toodles!